My name is Patrick Perry. I'm with Vail Valley Anglers. I'm the store manager of Vail Valley Anglers and also a fly fishing guide here. Today I'm going to go over the how-to of fly fishing, and at first I'm going to start with the equipment and how to set up a fly rod. So right here I have, it's a 4-piece, 9-foot fly rod. This is sort of the standard for fly fishing. We have the reel right here. And the first step is going to be to put the fly rod together. So I just take the male piece and the female piece, make sure that it lines up, so you can see the reel is lined up with, this is called the guide of the rod. So then we'll put on next one. Alrighty, so that is complete. The rod is now together. So the next step is to take what we have here is the fly line and put the fly line through the guides. So you can see I'm going to bend the line in half and push it through just like that. And we're going to work our way up every guide here. Alrighty. So now that our fly line is through the guides of the rod, the next thing we have to do is attach a leader material to the fly line. So right here I have a loop on the end of my fly line, then I have a leader. So you can see this is a leader, it's about 7 feet long. It's a tapered leader, so it starts out really thick and gets really thin. And for this step, I'm just gonna do a loop-to-loop connection, and I'm gonna lay that leader loop right over that fly line loop and pull it through, just like that. So now it's connected, and we have our leader, tapers down super thin, and this is where we can attach our fly. So it's the final step of setting up your fly rod, is to attach the fly to the tip of the leader or the tippet. So right here I'm just going to use a simple fisherman's knot, also called a clinch knot. I'm going to run the line right through the eye of the hook, just like that. Bring it through about 6 inches. And then I'm going to make a loop and pinch with my finger like that and wrap 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we have 5, and we're going to go right back through that loop that I created, and we're going to pull it tight. And that is how you attach a fly onto the tippet or the leader of the fly rod setup. Alrighty, so the necessary equipment for fly fishing is of course your fly rod and reel with the line and leader on it, which we just went over. The next equipment that we'll need is your net. So this is for netting the fish and properly handling the fish. The other equipment is going to be your spoolet tippet. So the tippet is the fine material that you're putting onto your leader. So this is what you're tying your flies on to. And you can see there's various size diameters of the tippet. And then when you're putting on your tippet, you need nippers, nail clippers, and then another tool that you also need is forceps. So you can see these forceps are used to get the hook out of the fish's mouth, and also for clamping down the barbs on the hooks. And of course, we need flies. So having a fly box filled with various different flies to imitate the different bugs depending on the day and the conditions. I have a pack also to hold all my gear, and that's pretty much all you need for the basics of fly fishing. When you're fishing, there's certain water that hold fish and certain water that do not hold fish. The fish do move around year-round, but for the most part you want to focus on certain areas. Some areas that I'm going to discuss will be seams, pools, riffles, and pocket water behind rocks, etc. like that. You want to avoid, typically slower water and also, really fast water where you can't fly fish. fly cast. So this is what we call a pick up and lay down overhand cast. It's very simple. So I have my line out, I have my left hand, I'm left-handed. I'm holding my line, my right hand is free. I'm gonna pick up with enough power to get the line behind me, and I'm gonna stop at 10 o'clock and power forward and stop at 2 o'clock. So watch as I demonstrate. Stop, forward, stop. Pick up, stop, forward, stop. You can see I'm moving my elbow as I cast. I'm keeping my wrist straight.